is looking at you, kid.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
I suppose you've got a couple of stewardesses aboard. Make it 3. 30,000 quid in my pocket.
Pass them by. Repeat, Iron Man, the message is to pass them by.
Christ, those 12 bastards.
Sorry, orders. Good luck to you.
Orders?
Men, we have been double-crossed.
The Wild Geese. I remember seeing this film when it first came out in the cinemas, which was around 1978, I think. If I'm perfectly honest, I really only went to see it because I'm a huge Roger Moore fan. And it was an interesting concept about a bunch of mercenaries who are hired to rescue a president of an African nation. But if I'm honest, I wasn't super keen on watching a film with Richard Burton and Richard Harris, who at that time were kind of past their prime and pretty heavy drinkers, and it showed on a lot of their performances. However, I was very pleasantly surprised. Burton and Harris were brilliant. Part of the reason was that both of them went on the wagon for this movie and consequently put in fantastic performances, along with Hardy Kruger, who I have to confess is an actor I'm not overly familiar with. I've seen him in a few things, but they make up a really good quartet of leading characters amongst a whole bunch of other British character actors, too many to name, but if you've seen the movie, you'll recognise the faces, and if you haven't seen the movie, check it out, you'll love it. It's a very touching movie, actually. There's a lot of great action scenes, but there's some great dramatic moments, and as I said, some great performances from particularly Richard Harris and Richard Burton. Apparently Roger Moore, being the typical Roger Moore, I don't know whether he pretended to have no confidence or really was a bit insecure, but he actually asked for his lines to be cut a little bit in the movie because he felt he couldn't compete with the power of these two acting legends. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. I personally think Roger is a great actor, but he puts in a really good, solid performance as, I guess, the action hero. There's a few strong dramatic moments amongst a lot of light moments. It seems like an odd mix, but it really works. The training sequence of the Wild Geese is fantastic. When they finally get on their mission, it's pretty full on. There's a pretty amazing finale that really gave me a few man tears. We lose some of our leads. Without giving too much away, as I said, the mission was to rescue an African president who's imprisoned.
25 of you are going to take Limbani away from 200 men. How?
While they'll be asleep. We'll dispose of the guards here, here, and here. Cut the wires, enter here, proceed to the barracks here, here, and here with their gas masks and cyanide gas canisters. They really won't know what hit them.
My God, you mean to say that you intend to kill them all?
And you think of a better way?
The UN will go mad.
Not if we get Limbani out. General Ndofa won't say a word. Otherwise, he's got too much explaining to do to his own people. You see, he told them that Limbani was dead, remember? And our objective is to get Limbani out.
But into the movie, they get double-crossed. So consequently, the Wild Geese are stranded. And a fair chunk of the movie is not so much the rescue mission of the president, it's how they're going to get out of Africa. And as I say, that final scene is pretty heavy going. But it's a good movie, guys. Please let me know in the comments if you've seen it and if you enjoyed it, or if any of these clips make you interested in seeing it. Also a great theme song by Joan Armatrading too. All in all, it was a good 1970s actioner. Strangely, although the film was a hit, it was a fairly big budget movie, so they didn't make a profit. But it was enough for them to consider doing a sequel, which was done many years later, but the immediate sequel ended up turning into The Sea Wolves, which was a a different story altogether, but it still featured Roger Moore. But that one had Gregory Peck and David Niven in it, and a few of the minor actors from this film. So, all in all, a big recommendation from me. I've tried to choose some really good clips. See what you think, guys, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a lot.
I offer you the contract to deliver him to me alive.
Where do I find him?
He's to be moved across the border and taken to an army barracks at Zimbabwe.
And you want me to intercept him and deliver him to you?
Correct.
Julius Limbani is alive.
I don't care.
Yes, you do.
I'm finished with all of that. I'm getting too old. And by the way, so are you.
I've got Ray for Jarvis.
Good. You haven't got Sean Finn.
Alan, what? Not even a hearty handshake?
Car just pulled up to the back door.
Sean. Sean Finn. How are you, Peter?
Why would you be looking for me?
With Tiger, age 42, sir. 12 years in the Blight Watch, rank of sergeant.
Blake, Jesse, Donaldson, sir.
Whitty, Arthur, sir, age 43, medical orderly.
The countdown has started for the Wild Geese, 50 steel-hard mercenaries. They train like dogs. They fly like birds. They fight like jackals.
Now, Limbani's being delivered tomorrow night.
The Wild Geese. Fighting is their business. Killing is their trade. Their mission, to save the life of the president of a new African nation.
Sit still, right where you are. Don't move.
You okay? Find Captain Johns. If he's set, tell him to send Lieutenant Finn to take the airport.
Whites have carried you people on our backs ever since we came to this country. You need me to save your miserable black life right now, don't you?
Then you may need me to save yours. We need each other, white men.
Hey,
Not even a hearty handshake? Sean, my boy, how are you? Nothing?
Clown.
Oh, clown. Well, at least that's a start. Now, would you mind telling me what you're doing here, thank God?
If we live, I'll tell you about it. Idiot.
Oh, clown and idiot. You always were a flatterer.
get out! The contract's lifted!
These gentlemen should have waited 3 minutes.
Some of you know me already. Those of you who don't, are in for a great big fucking surprise. And those of you who do can expect an infinitely more horrible time than they care to remember. Any man here steps out of line and I will kill him stone dead.
Move it, you dozy lord! Move it before I tie up your
ever ordained that?
I can't, sir.
On your feet, you fucking abortion!
I tried, sir. I'm dead.
I killed Rafer. Simbas would have cut him up into small pieces.
No, I had a speech prepared for you. I've been rehearsing it for 3 months. It was pretty good, as a matter of fact. All about the betrayals and dead friends, a kind of passionate requiem. And naturally, what a filthy, cold-blooded monster you are, etc., etc. That part was very eloquent. It even went into the philosophical implications of the relationships between the mercenary and his employer. You would have been impressed. But right now, face to face with you, I don't really want to go through all that. You see, I don't mind taking money from you. But having you offer me money for your life with all those bodies littering Africa, it is actually degrading. So I turned down your arrangements.
I see. Well, I suppose you'd better kill me.
You're a remarkable man, too, Sir Edward. So I suppose I better head.
Now, wait a minute.
Do I have to ask how it went? No.
Sad are the eyes, yet no tears. The flight of the wild geese brings a new hope. Rescue from all this.